Hey, what's up everybody? Landon with LMR.com. In this video, we're gonna take a quick look at the OBS truck steering wheels for the 1992 and 1993 Bronco, as well as the 1993 Lightning. So like you've heard me talk about in other videos, I think you know why you need a new steering wheel in your OBS truck. Your original one is too far gone. You don't wanna have to hassle with recovering the darn thing. That is a good solution. If you're not wanting to spend a heck of a lot of money, you can go that route. But I feel like a lot of you will be going this route here, just buying a brand new steering wheel. It gets shipped to your door and you can get this thing in your truck in less than an hour. So the two versions I have here, this is factory correct for a 1992 and 1993 Bronco, and this one over here is factory correct for a 93 Lightning. The same exact steering wheel, only differences is the upper section of material. The 93 Lightning had a perforated material, the 92, 93 Bronco had a smooth material. We say smooth just because it's not perforated, but there is kind of a light texture to it. And both of the materials do replicate what was original in their corresponding trucks. And as far as the material goes for both of these steering wheels, they will be a black synthetic leather. All right, so as far as fitment goes, if you're chasing restoration accuracy, again, this was factory correct in a 93 Lightning, this was factory correct in a 1992 and 1993 Bronco. However, it's your truck, it's your vehicle, you can do with it however you so please. If you want to run the perf in your Bronco, go for it. If you want to run the smooth in your Lightning, go for it. Both of these steering wheels will also work for 92 and 93 F-150, as well as 1992 through 1997 F-250 and F-350 trucks. All right, so focusing here on the Bronco steering wheel first. We've got black material as well as the black stitching. Speaking of that stitching, it's here on the perimeter of the material, top and bottom. That is a baseball style stitching. And here situated about the 3 and 4 o'clock position, as well as kind of the 7, 8 o'clock position will be the stitched seam. That is also accurately placed when you compare it to the original. Down here, kind of at the lower section, center area, this will be your molded urethane. Black in color, it also incorporates the factory grain and texture. This wheel does accept the factory horn pad as well as your rear trim. This is a brand new steering wheel. It is not a refurbished wheel. You're not sending us your wheel, we're recovering it and shipping it back out to you. None of that nonsense. You're buying this thing brand new, and again, it's arriving at your door, ready to bolt on and install into the truck. So the outer ring or hoop, whatever you want to call it, as well as the spokes, this will be constructed from steel. The spline hub is also steel. And then the inside area will be made from aluminum. So taking a little bit closer look at the aluminum section, we'll have the threaded holes for the rear trim, as well as 2 threaded holes for a steering wheel puller. Over here, kind of to the right-hand side of the hub, will be a little open window. That will be for the electrical connector to pass through. And then another cool little detail here at the 12 o'clock position will be a reference mark. And then jumping over here to the 93 Lightning wheel, everything that we talked about for the Bronco steering wheel is the exact same, except for the perforated synthetic leather here at the upper portion of the steering wheel. So some things you'll want to make note of. I would recommend a new steering wheel bolt. They're relatively inexpensive, kind of a good habit to go with. New steering wheel bolt just makes sense. And then go ahead and get a steering wheel puller. Don't hassle with trying to shimmy this thing off with your hands back and forth or with leverage from your knees. Steering wheel puller is inexpensive and it's going to take you 3 minutes to assemble that thing, turn the press screw, steering wheel comes right off. You will have to transfer your horn pad and cruise control switches if applicable, and then you'll also have to transfer your rear trim. As far as removal installation, very easy to do. You're gonna roll your horn pad away from the steering wheel and then disconnect it. Loosen and remove the steering wheel bolt. Assemble your steering wheel puller. Turn the press screw and then remove the steering wheel. Loosen and remove the 3 screws that secure your trim to the wheel and then set it aside. At this time, you can go ahead and clean up your surrounding areas, clean up your rear trim as well as your horn pad. Transfer your trim to your new steering wheel and then you can resituate it back into the truck. Install your new bolt and torque it to spec. Reconnect your horn pad and then reposition it onto your new steering wheel. All All right, everybody, so wrapping things up here, that's it. A really, really good option for the OBS trucks. We really like steering wheels around here. Me personally, I think these are the cornerstone of your interior. Yes, there's a lot of things in the interior, upholstery, dashes, carpets, things of that nature, but let's face the facts here. You gotta have a steering wheel to drive the vehicle. When you have a fresh steering wheel in your vehicle, it really gets you motivated to finish off the rest of your interior, you know, if you need to finish off interior restoration. Definitely consider these for your OBS Bronco or your OBS Lightning. If you find value in what we're doing, please consider liking the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and then until we see you in the next one, for all things OBS Bronco, OBS Lightning, keep it right here with the real enthusiasts, LMR.com.